found out she stole my
Are these
makeup
supposed to be
forever. Primer. No, I think they're, no, they're mouse ears.
Mouse ears?
Anyways.
Let's take a photo from the viewfinder.
She's trying to distract from the fact that she stole my expensive
I did no
makeup
such thing.
ever primer. This is my favorite one, the hydrating one.
Okay, then I was looking at the one, I was looking for ones and it was literally at the bottom of the box of all your stuff.
This one?
Yeah, that's why I took it because it was at the bottom.
Which box? In my drawer?
Yeah.
No! It's probably hiding because this is a new one. I was trying to use up the rest of my old one.
Sorry, Mom.
It's okay. I didn't even notice it was gone, so clearly it doesn't really matter. Alright. Hey, you guys like our shirts? I got them from the children's place. These were in the boy section, but we do what we want. Anyways, got them for the whole family, so because we're cute like that. Anyways, alright.
Yeah, we're that family.
Wait. Are we that family? We're that family. Hey, Meaty Babes, welcome to my channel. I'm Maria, aka agapelovegirl. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I'm doing something different, clearly. Today I have my daughter here for a chit-chat get ready with me. I don't know why I'm talking so much.
I was like, what are you doing?
So she's here, and I can't believe we haven't done this sooner. Well, I guess I can because we have been busy a lot. We've done a lot of camping trips. We haven't been home. But anyways, she's been on my channel a couple times before. I actually looked it up this morning.
Really?
The first time she was actually, no, was it the first time you were on my channel? I think was the Bean Boozled challenge.
Yeah, it was the Bean Boozled
That was the
challenge.
first time.
But that was like the whole family.
But that was the whole family, and that was fun. I actually just watched that again. It was really, really cute. I watched it this morning. I almost sent that video to Jace.
No, I was telling Jace about this video.
Oh.
And he went on, he's like, I'm gonna go look and find your mom's YouTube. And so he found all the old videos, and I'm just like,
okay, well, have them watch the Bean Boozled challenge. It's cute. Jace is her boyfriend, by the way. Anyways, so then, aside from that, the first time that Kaya was on my channel was when, it was 3 years ago actually, and she had done my makeup, and then I had her on again where I did her makeup, and then she's done a few lip swatch videos with me. I thought it'd be fun to do this video together today. As I already mentioned, it's gonna be a chit chat get ready with me, so we'll be getting ready together, but to make it a little bit more fun, we thought it'd be cool to do a Q&A. So I posted on my Instagram stories. If you're not following me there, definitely follow me there. I am a lot more active there. So I love they have polls and stuff like that and questions, but I posted on my story, she posted on hers for people to ask us questions. So, okay, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and get started with our makeup, and then we'll go into questions as we go. I'm going to start off, which I never do, by priming my face with this.
Hey! That's mine!
I love this primer. It's so good and hydrating.
Never get fake.
Do you actually like it, Kai?
Yeah. I like it.
So,
I don't use primer, but I was like, I'm gonna see what this does for my face.
Well, that's not like a typical primer in my opinion. That's why I like it. That's why it's one of my favorites, even though I hardly ever use it. I just don't ever really feel the need to use primer. But this one's more like a lotion, and it's hydrating. And it does help your makeup stick a little better. I don't know, I never feel like I need that bad. But I just love that this one feels like a hydrating. So that's what it is.
It's really red when I rub things up.
Yeah. Mine a little bit too, I guess. But that's what's kind of cool. It's like Kaya, I have more normal to dry skin, and Kaya has oily skin. And so I guess that's kind of good to know that she likes this, it works for her. But then again, a lot of people think if you have oily skin that you don't want to hydrate it or moisturize it, and you still need to hydrate and moisturize your skin, because oftentimes your oily skin is overcompensating for not being hydrated or moisturized. So anyway, so that's clearly a good one for both of us. And let's just answer a question. So, okay, I think this is a big reason why. This is a big reason why there probably wasn't a ton of questions. We didn't get like a ton of questions. But I think this is why people are still really shocked to find out that I have a daughter. I actually have 3 kids. She's my oldest. She is 15, will be 16 in February. And then I have a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old, both boys. So Anyways, the first question was, you have a daughter? How old are you?
Hello, I'm the daughter.
And most people, yes, I know we get this a lot, say we look like sisters, and that, cool. But I don't know if they're referring to how old I am. I just said how old Kaya is, but I am 33. So, wait, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I always forget. I'm 33, my birthday, I'll be 34 next month, actually. What are you going to start by doing, Kai?
Oh, I'm going to start by using this green color. I don't know what it's
Color
called.
corrector.
Color
it's
corrector.
From LA Girl. It's their Pro Conceal color corrector.
Yeah, I'm going to just put that, for my redness.
Cool. I'm going to work on my eyes. I already have my brows done, as you guys can see. They're not just naturally this flawless. No, I'm just kidding. So,
gotta clarify.
Yeah, they already know that I'm just being a goof. I'm not really going to do like anything crazy with my eyes. I'm just going to put a little bit of like dimension to my eyes. I've done this before, so I'm just going to throw a little bit of bronzer in the crease of my eyes, and I think I'm going to be a little bit ambitious and try to do a wing liner. We're going to keep our makeup pretty simple today. Nothing crazy. We just...
All I do is simple
yeah,
makeup.
well, that's what she does, and I don't feel like doing anything that's going to take forever. Hi, Kaya. Has anyone told you look like Gigi Hadid? Gigi Hadid.
Oh my gosh, really? Oh wow, thanks. Nobody's told me that, but thanks. Wait, is that like model person?
I think
because
so.
I think I was following
I had to look it up.
I'm following her.
Oh, are you?
On Instagram.
I didn't even know you'd know who she is. I barely know who she is. Like, I had to look it up.
I didn't know who she was until I saw her on like memes.
Oh, with like...
And then I was like, oh, she's really pretty. And then, yeah.
I looked up pictures. I think I mean, I've heard her name, but I've never like actually seen pictures of her because I'm not like... I don't know, I'm not into like what's cool and relevant. Like, I don't know about people and things.
No.
I really don't. I think Kaya definitely has like one of those very unique faces. Well, if you say unique, but then people are like, you look like this person. Unique in the sense like her bone structure and like her brows and like just something about her has, I think in my opinion, like very model-esque features. So I've always thought, ever since she was a baby, like she was literally the perfect baby, so beautiful. Like everybody would come up and compliment her and stop me and tell me how beautiful she is, and like sometimes even like really creepily, like they're like, no, I don't think you understand like how beautiful your daughter is. And this one lady was like, my children are beautiful, like I know that I love my children, but your daughter is just stunning. And I was like, well, gee. I was like watching her. I'm like, I'm keeping my eye close on my daughter now. I don't know if this lady's gonna steal her. She was like, I mean, she was really being complimentary. I don't think she was really a threat, but it was just interesting. Like she literally, but your daughter is just stunning. I was like, wow. And she was like 3 at the time. The age. Okay, and what I just did just now was grab another brush with shadow that was on there from like yesterday, and I'm just putting that.
The shadow that was there from yesterday you're using.
I didn't dip it into anything. I'm like, oh, I was just blending, but now I'm seeing some red come through. I'm like, that's pretty.
Okay, well, now what I'm gonna do, okay, so I have this problem where makeup just doesn't stay on like my nose area, and it's really annoying. And I was just on YouTube watching James Charles, and he has the same problem, and he said what he does to do it is he takes like concealer and he just puts it all over his nose before he puts any foundation on, and I've been doing that recently and it actually helps. So that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, it looks really weird, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next.
Is he your favorite YouTuber?
He's not my favorite YouTuber. I just like watching his videos.
Oh my god, I just kicked the stand. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my liner now. I think I've said this a couple times in my videos, but this liner from Lottie London with the stamp on the one side, I love it. I feel like I could actually get a good wing liner with this. Normally
there's a stamp?
Yeah, this is where I get all my little stamps.
Oh,
I have a heart one and a star one. Yeah, they're really cute. I've been going crazy with them lately. But anyways, the liner side of it is like really, really good. I feel like I actually can get a good wing liner with it, whereas other ones I've tried, I feel like I suck. But chances are, because I'm going to do this here, I'm not going to do good at it. I bet.
Oh, also, this concealer is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I don't know what shade it's in, Mom.
Light 12. I had to give that one to her, which thankfully I have a daughter who's lighter than me and wears makeup now. So she can take all the makeup I can't use or don't use.
Which is nice.
Okay, this is not a question, but you both look like sisters. Oh, you both look like sisters here, by the way. It was in the picture I posted. Beautiful ladies.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
We do get that a lot. We look like sisters. I don't think we look that much alike. A lot of people say that, but...
I know. Everybody's like, oh, if you just had blonde hair, you guys would look the same. Or if I had your color hair. Which I don't know. I mean, I kind of see it.
Yeah. How's the relationship between you two? Advice for parents? Question mark.
I don't know how to... What? I don't know.
Well, first, how's the relationship between us?
I feel like it's like... I don't know, like...
You're worried. Not good?
No, it's a good... I just don't have... It's a good relationship. I just don't know how to explain it, because it's not like... I don't know. It's
not what you would expect a mother-daughter relationship to be? Or what?
Well, no, I don't know. It's not like it's not like just a parent-child relationship, but it's also like we can like joke around and just like have fun and stuff. Like, I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would say if you were asking like how's the relationship, it's good.
Yeah.
It's great. But yeah, I think it's just maybe because I mean, I don't want to say we're like super close in age, but then again, I guess we are.
Yeah, we kind of.
We are, because I did have her young. But at the same time, and this kind of leans more to the advice part, is that like while we're really close and we joke around and like we have maybe not your typical mother-daughter relationship, I don't think it's not that typical, but I just mean like at the same time, I wouldn't sit here and be like, she's my friend. Like, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but
that's what I was trying
I know that like a lot of parents want to be friends with their children, and it's not like there's necessarily anything super wrong with that, but at the same time, like I still, like parents still need to be an authority over their children, not just their friends. Like not just like, oh, I just want her to like love me and just do whatever she wants to do and be friends with her and like. Yeah, do I want to have an open relationship with her where we can talk about anything and I don't want her to ever feel embarrassed or worried to tell me anything? No, I don't. I mean, I don't, and I've told you that before, like, I want you to be able to talk to me about anything. So in that sense, it's like friendly, like, so she's not have to worry about like, I can't tell my parents this, like she has to hide something from me, but at the same time, I'm still like an authority and she needs to listen to what I say and all that, you know, all that. Stuff that eye roll comes in.
Sorry, I didn't mean to eye roll, and I was just like, oh, well, I can't stop it now.
She always eye rolls.
It's a habit. Like sometimes I eye roll, I get in trouble for it. Like I don't even realize.
Brat.
What?
Because you're a brat.
I know, it's like, I don't mean to eye roll all the time. I'm not a brat.
I know, you're not a brat. Okay. She's a good girl. She really is a very, very good girl. Never really given us any trouble. I mean, here and there little things, but she's learned like her lesson on different things, and but for the most part she's like a dream child. She's like good at everything she does. I'm like trying to talk and do my stupid eyeliner. We're gonna brag on her for a minute, but she's like amazing in school. She's very talented athletically. She's also very talented academically. She's a freshman. Well, actually, you're going to be a sophomore now, but she was a freshman, and it was ranked #1 in her school for her grades out of all the students. And like, she just has always been good, always the top of her class, always like honor roll, always A's, always friendly to everybody.
I've only gotten 1 B in my whole entire life, and that was in 5th grade. And my dad, he made me a bet. He made me a deal. He said if I get straight A, in 5th grade, he said if I get straight A's this year, when I'm able to drive, he would buy me like a brand new car. And of course, the only year I get a B in is when he makes that deal.
It was not meant for you to have a brand new car, Kai.
Guess not.
but she's always friendly to everybody, always, you know, very caring. Anytime I've ever volunteered in her class, like, everybody loves her. Every time I've done any kind of, like, conference, parent-teacher conference, the teachers have, like, the conference literally goes like this. Well, I don't really have much to say. She's a model student. She's, like, the best in the class. Everyone wants to be friends with her. She's helpful to everybody, and, like, that's about it. It wasn't until
8th grade.
8th grade.
Or
no, 7th grade.
Yeah.
That, hold on, I gotta do this line.
Okay, well, I'll talk. Right now, oh my gosh, why does this look so white? Okay, anyways, I'm using this foundation, it's by Doll 10, is that the name? In the shade Light, and I really like this foundation. It's a stick foundation, obviously. Yeah, I'm using this brush.
It's a flat kabuki from Beauty Junkies.
Yeah.
Alright. Decent. Yeah.
Does it look too white for me, Mom?
Well, you have tanned a little bit, so just like a little
told
bit.
you, tanned.
Well, you don't notice until you put on your foundation. Like, I put on foundation the other day, one that I used like just a month ago. It looks so white on me. It's fine. Anyways, so what I was going to say was in 7th grade, she actually got teachers who, I mean, they agreed to all those things that I had said, that all the other teachers said, but they're like, but we see where she can improve. And it wasn't a bad thing. It was just like, we see that she does amazing. She's like one of the top students in the class, and like they said, it's not that she's a bad student, they just think she could do even better than that. Like, basically they thought that she did, what were they said? Like, basically you only did what you thought you could do to get by, but they thought you can go above and beyond. And I was like, I wasn't mad at it. I was actually happy. It's fine. Just blend it all in. You could use some bronzer if you want. You never do.
Bronzer.
It's okay. And I thought that was really cool advice because it wasn't something I was expecting. I never heard it, but it was nice to finally have someone have something to say to her on how she can improve, because just because you're the best all the time, I mean, how do you go to be better than that? Like, this shouldn't stop you from being even better than that, I guess I should say. I don't know if that sounds weird, but
probably one of my favorite those are my favorite teachers that I've had.
They were really, really good teachers. So she had them for 7th and 8th grade, and they really challenged her to not just stop where even if you were above doing the best in the class, like, don't just stop there. Do even better than that. Like, so I thought that was cool. It was a way to challenge her. But anyways, we kind of got off topic.
It's really funny. It's really funny because in 6th grade we did these for middle school we did these electives where we got to like pick an extra class, like electives, you know. And I always picked my 6th grade teacher's elective because I was always so scared to go and meet my 7th and 8th grade teachers. Like, literally, I was like afraid of them. But they're like my favorite people, so a couple of my favorite people. Anyways, what was that even for? Like, what was that even?
I was bragging about you, and then I got off topic. I'm using the same thing. I got the Dalton. They're the Hydrabalm foundations. I'm using medium and tan, a mix of both. Yeah, it was just like, how's the relationship between two, and then any advice for parents. And I guess my advice was just like kind of what I said, is like, don't worry about being their friends. I think a lot of parents really worry about being their kids' friends because they don't want to upset their children. But it's like, you know, no, upset your children. Like, it's okay. Be an authority. Tell them what to do. You can do that as their parent. Like, and you should guide them and not be worried that they're going to hate you. I think that would be extremely hurtful. I get that. But at the same time, you want to raise your child to be an adult who's going to be a good person and do well in society and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, the other piece of advice.
Okay, Mom, what's bronzer? What do I have to do
bronzer,
with that?
hold on. Oh, that scared me.
That scared me too.
I've been using, we read Dear David, so now every little creepy thing that happens, like, I would set your face first. Set your face first.
What does that mean?
Set with powder.
Oh, well, I have to put concealer on still.
Oh, well then do that. Do all that stuff first.
I don't know what bronzer is.
Yeah, do all your stuff first. Okay. Back to my advice. My other advice is to don't be afraid as a parent to admit when you're wrong. I think that's one thing, like, that parents, feel like they always have to be right, and so they always present it to their children that they're always right and they're never wrong, the kids are wrong or whatever. Or when they make a mistake, they don't want to admit that because they feel like it lessens their authority maybe in their kids' eyes. I'm not quite sure what the reasoning is, but I feel like it's important to like admit when you're wrong, even towards your children. Like there's been times where I would like have a really bad day, freak out on my kids, and like especially mornings when mornings used to be so bad, yell at them, send them off to the bus stop, and I'd feel terrible. I'd come home and cry like, why did I act like such a mom monster? And I hated that. And being able to just say, like, tell my children, I am so sorry for the way I acted this morning. It was not okay. Sure, some of the things you might have done were upsetting to me or frustrating to me, but I had no right to sit there and go off on you the way I did. And just being able to like apologize to your children. I think apologizing to your children and showing them that you're human is so good. I feel like there's probably not a lot of parents who would want to do that, but you know what I think is really cool about doing that is it allows your kids to not only see that you're human and you make mistakes too and nobody's perfect, but also allows them to learn about grace and extending grace. And children are the most grace extending humans on the earth. Like I remember one time I was so mad and angry one morning. I don't even know why. It was probably just a stupid, frustrating morning. I yelled, I think, at all the kids, but Xander, my youngest, the most. And before I even apologized or said anything, like he got over it and was just like, I love you so much, Mom. And he said something else. I can't quite remember what it was. I hope I don't get emotional. But it just showed me that like just kids are so quick to forgive. They love you so much even when you let them or do wrong or whatever. And you know, so being able to like apologize to them, telling you love them and tell them you were wrong and allow them to show you forgiveness and grace is such a cool thing. And also I remember that same morning after I dropped them off at oh my god, I'm gonna cry. After I dropped them off the bus stop and they got on the bus stop, I turned the radio up and the song Grace Wins Every Time came on. And I'll always remember that because it's so true. You know, grace wins every time. It's just, anyways, that was a long tangent, but basically I think that's advice that I would recommend. Just be honest with your kids. Don't be afraid to let them know you're not perfect, and just teach them about forgiveness and grace and extend it to each other. So enough about that before I get emotional.
Really white. Low-key, and James Charles Ghost Mary.
Oh my god, dying. Okay. Alright, let's go to another question, see if we have. What age did your daughter start wearing makeup?
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure in middle school, like 6th grade, I wore like mascara and like maybe lipstick. And then as I got like older, in 7th grade I wore lipstick more often and obviously still wore mascara. It wasn't until like 8th grade until I actually started like full face makeup, I guess you would call it, like foundation, concealer, all that. Yeah, I started wearing like actual makeup in 8th grade. So.
Because why was the biggest thing I didn't want you to wear other makeup?
I don't know.
What I always tell I don't know. Who cares about boys? What I always tell you that you'd roll your eyes at, that you said now you wish you would listen to me.
To wash my face.
To start getting into a skincare routine. She's even recently said that she wished she would have listened to me and that I was right, so. Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to go into concealer. I'm also using, we're like twinning right today. I'm using the ColourPop concealer.
Well, for under my eyes, I use the Shape Tape concealer by Tarte.
Oh, cool. Mine's almost out, and mine's a little bit too light for me now that I'm super tanned. Yeah, I also got the wrong shade of Shape Tape.
Jeez, Mom, do you know your own shade?
Well, I do, but I didn't have it memorized, and I was at IMAX and they only had a couple shades left. They didn't have my shade, actually, but I
Wait,
thought...
so you were in person and got this shade?
Yeah, because I thought...
Mom!
Because this is the thing! Because because all my concealers I usually get a shade lighter than I am. I use them for more brightening than anything. Hey, you can't compare it to me right now. I'm dark. That was like in April. Whenever I met is April, and that's coming off of winter when I'm still very pale. Anyways,
I'm pale.
I normally in Shape Tape am light, but I got fair, which was dumb anyways. But I had a bad experience at the Tarte booth anyways. They didn't help me. So I just wasn't sure what the name of their shade range was because they only had a few left. And I couldn't remember like what my shade was. I didn't remember. That was literally just called light. But I was like, what are the other shades in the Shape Tape? Because there's, I don't know, like 5 or 6 or something. And she's like, I don't know. You can look it up online or something. And I didn't have my phone because I left it in the NBA Cosmetics booth because they were using it for transactions. So I was like, well, that doesn't help me. So I couldn't remember if I was like, I wasn't sure what else.
I would have just asked again.
I should have. I thought that was so rude. It was annoying. That's why I got that one, because I thought, okay, well, I wasn't sure what the other shades were, and I knew it was a lighter shade, so I just assumed fair. That was just dumb of me. Anyway, so yeah, she got my Shape Tape. Moving on. What made you want to start making makeup videos? I used to have or I still do, I'm not used to. I have a blog where I did all kinds of stuff. I started out to share like my crafty stuff and like photography, and I do all kinds of different things, and then I kind of got into makeup and switched gears into makeup and fashion, and I would do makeup blog posts and photos of my makeup looks, and I'd always get questions from people asking like, how do you do that? Like they'd want to see videos and things like that, and just, it's funny because I look at those pictures, my old makeup, and it looks so ugly. I think, to myself. They weren't great, but people were like, you're so good at makeup, you're so talented, I wish I knew how to do this, and I wish I knew how to do makeup. And I just remember thinking, like, it's really, you know, not as hard as, you know, it seems, like, and you can, I just always want to be like, you can totally do this, like, to other people, like, you can do this, if I can do it, you can do it. And I think that was a big part of starting my YouTube channel, was wanting to, like, do tutorials to show people, like, how to do what I did. Even though what I did wasn't great, but, you know, to other people they thought it was good, and I just want to be like, you can do it too. It's not that difficult, you know, here's what I do, and just show the process of how I got the looks that I did and stuff like that. And that was like a big reason that I wanted to start doing makeup videos, I guess.
Aww.
And then I've definitely gotten better and improved since then.
This is like totally off topic, and I don't know why that reminded me of it, but yesterday, and Jace was looking at your YouTube channel, and he's like, a grape girl, or a grape love girl, and I was like, a grape? And he's like, yeah, that's what it says. I was like, agape? And he's like, no, a grape. And I looked at it, and I was like, Jace? And he's like, yeah. I was like, there's not even an R in there.
What a dork. A grape love girl?
Yeah.
I mean, just click on one of my videos, I literally say it.
I know.
This is actually the reason why I started saying my name in the beginning of my videos. What did I say? Welcome to my channel, I'm Maria, aka Agape Love Girl, was because I knew that people would, sometimes people would say agape girl.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, oh, then it's agape. And I was like,
yeah. And I knew that people probably wouldn't know because it's a Greek word. Ooh. And so I wanted to start saying it so people knew that how to pronounce Agape Love Girl.
Yeah,
so,
do you have a
setting powder? Setting spray?
Yeah. But, bronze.
Yeah, we're gonna
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to another question. Do you have similar interests?
I don't know. I mean,
I feel like yes and no, but Kaya is not really like me at all, especially like when I was her age. We're just very, very different, but I think Kaya's like different from me in like the best ways possible. Like all the things like that I was like as a girl, that she's just so much better of a person. Not like I wasn't a bad person, but I just mean like things, I guess, in a parental way I find like really great. Like where I was boy crazy, she's not so much boy crazy. Like she really is more so focused on schooling. And I remember like one time they were like, boys would always tell me they like her, and she's like, I don't really like him, he doesn't pay attention in class, and like he's like, you know, things like that. And then when she would like somebody, it wasn't your typical, and we say this all the time, and that this might sound mean, I don't mean it in a mean way, but not your like standard, what's the word, like worldly attractive kind of thing, not someone you would that most people would find like attractive, but she liked them because they were a kind person, or because they did really well in school, or because like she just looked beyond like looks. And not to say I only cared about looks, it wasn't like that, but I obviously, you know, you're naturally kind of attracted to someone for their looks, and I feel like
whoa.
I feel like I was kind of like that as a girl. I was boy crazy and really insecure, very shy. She's just not like, she's very outgoing. She always has been. She's very confident. I love that about her. She's very focused on school and things like that. It's just, and I mean, I feel like I did good in school, but it's like she just so much. I'm just so proud of the person that she is. It's like she's such an awesome person that I'm just like, gosh, like I wasn't like that at all, and I wish I was. Like even now as an adult, sometimes I'm like I'm not really like that. So I don't know. I don't know if that really has to do with interest, but it just says we're like kind of different people.
I don't.
But
really know you're.
Oh, well, we like things. Okay, what do we like that's the same? We like art. Like we like to paint. She's done.
No, don't show them. I don't
you can
like
see it in the background. It's cute. Those were like done.
Okay, I did these when I was like really little, so you like. Why are you putting them? Because look, I'm covered.
They've seen it the whole time. And I painted. This is one that I did, and that's one I actually don't like that much.
No, my good artwork is out.
I'll have to take a picture and put it. I'll put a picture of her artwork. But we have times where we just sit and paint and stuff like that. She likes that. She's not like super into makeup. She never really has been, but she like does a little bit. She used to be really big into nail art, which I used to be too. Yeah. And I think that's just part of the artistic side. So I think we share like creativity, our interests. We both like Disney emoji blitz. We both like Disney. Yeah, I don't know. We have some interests, but yeah, not.
It's not like everything that we like is like that. It's yeah. We're still different, but yeah, we do have the same. Yeah, some same interests.
Some same interests. So yeah, we do have some similar interests. Let's just say that. All right, let's move on to bronzer before we go into more questions. I'm worried this might be a little bit too dark for you, but I mean, we're not going anywhere. We're gonna be cleaning after this, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. I like to use this sometimes with this brush. It's a very fluffy dual fiber brush from Stilazzi. I'm gonna let you use that because you need to use something very light-handed.
Yeah, okay, I've never used bronzer. I don't even know what bronzer is or what where to put on your face.
Warms up your face. That's why I said it, since you said you felt like white. It warms up your face. You put it on the perimeter of your face. I bronze like you would contour. So some people use bronzer as you know what contour is, right? Yeah. I contour my face with bronzer because I prefer the warmer tones for my skin. It looks better than like the cool tone or grayish contours, since it just looks muddy on my face. So basically like that, and you can do it like in the 3 E's, the 3E thing. You just, that's how you bronze. You just doing the perimeter of your face. I'm gonna go in with my like Sedona Lace 850 brush, just like this. It's dirty. I use it all the time, but I have clean ones. I have 3 here, and I have like 2 more over there. Clean one that I've just started using recently, and then the one that's like the dirtiest. But I like this one better because you notice how like it's dirty. It's a little bit fluffier. Do you see how it's fluffier?
Oh yeah.
Than even the clean one, and it's like broken in. Like once it's dirty, it's broken in. So I don't know. That's what I do. Okay, Mom. So just dip it in, and you can tap off a little bit. Like so you can just. Do you want me to do it for you? Yeah. Just start like.
Can you just?
Oh my gosh, it looks really orange on you.
Really?
I'm just kidding. No, it's not bad. See, because she has cooler skin tone, that's when...
I don't know if I like this.
Okay.
Looks weird.
You do it.
Jason was asked a question, but he didn't want to get embarrassed by how much he knew my makeup. Called out, by the way.
Jace! Ask a question!
Do you want me to call him?
Yes.
I'm going to call him and be like, hey, my mom wants you to ask this question.
I don't care if he knows about makeup. That's very impressive. That way he doesn't know, so don't get embarrassed.
Oh, hey, can you ask my mom and I a question for, like, you know how you were going to, but you didn't?
What's your favorite eyeshadow?
Okay, okay, thank you. That's all I wanted.
That's all I wanted to okay, love.
Okay, I'll call you. I'll try to call you later. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Favorite eyeshadow, Mom.
What's up, babe? That was cute. I call cute, my husband calls gross.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Poor Dad. I don't even know what I'm doing. Do I need to put more?
No, whatever you want. Just you put it around your face.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
You put it around your face. That's it.
Do I need to put more?
If you want.
Okay.
If you don't like it, then
well,
it's just
I
to
don't
warm up your
know.
face.
I've never used it before.
I know. You've tried contour before, haven't you?
Yeah, but I don't really know how to use that either.
Mom's a YouTuber, and this child does not know how to do stuff. I know she doesn't really need it anyway. So
also, Mom. Okay, so when I smile, like, I'm starting to get like the little right here.
Just smile lines, yeah.
Yeah, and it's starting to like crease when I do that now. Like I didn't have
Everybody
this before.
does that. People act like that doesn't happen. It does to everybody. Look at me. I hate it. I know a little trick that'll help fix it. A little trick. Eyeshadow primers that are made to help with creasing on the eyes. Put them there. I used to do this trick all the time, but now I don't care. Like I'm not bothered by it.
I don't care.
I don't. I'm not bothered by little things like that. Whatever. So I used to actually do it under my eyes too to stop creasing there. You do it first before you put on your foundation, obviously.
Really, that would. Can I get one of those, Mom? Because those would actually.
I used to use the Too Faced primer. I can't remember what it's called. Too Faced Shadow Insurance, because that's a really good crease proof. Look for a crease proof eyeshadow primer. Pat it in. Don't like blend it. You want to kind of pat it in so it kind of like fills in the lines a little bit. And then I would do it here too, and that really helps to prevent creasing, or you crease on your face, just like creasing on your eyes. It works on your face. So, there's
Mom, you never answered Jace's question.
Okay, no, we didn't get to that because we were doing bronzer.
What's our favorite eyeshadow? I'm guessing palette. I mean, I don't know if you knew.
That was really cute. If I were gonna say like eyeshadows, like in general, my favorite eyeshadows, I mean, I have to give it to NBA Cosmetics because they're my brand. It's not my brand, but you know what I mean. Yeah. I love their shadows. I feel like they're highly underrated. Not a lot of people know about it. They are a small business indie brand kind of thing, and people need to know about them.
And that's the tea. Just kidding.
The eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, that's so freaking hard. I don't
really know because I don't really use eyeshadow.
I know I've given her a lot of palettes and stuff, but she just plays with them.
I just play with them, or like when my friends come over, we mess around with them.
Makeup. I'm a we, but you. I'm not answering for you.
What?
I'm not answering for you.
Yeah, but that's like what I don't know. I don't really use eyeshadow. I guess
I don't know. I have a lot of palettes that I really like, so I don't have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite?
No,
well, what palette do you use the most often? Like, what's your go-to when you're just like...
Well, I don't know if I should answer this because I actually have that on a list that I have for a video I'm going to do coming up about my most reached for eyeshadow palettes. So I kind of don't want to say that and give it away.
Okay.
Because there are some palettes that and there's really only like 3, I think maybe 4, but really only 3 palettes that I always reach for all the time. So I'm not going to give that away. So we'll just say that.
Okay.
Stay tuned if you're really curious. Oh, this is from yours. And it's all in caps. Why is your mom so talented? Like, how does she do makeup so good? I think this can go back to what I was just saying earlier about when I used to do makeup, and it was I mean, I will admit, like, I was proud of the makeup I did. I was like, oh my god, I love playing in color. I love doing all this stuff. But looking back, I've improved so much that I'm just like, oh my god, that was not good. But at that time, it was good for me. So anyways, I think, how did I get so good? Thank you, for one. I know this, I think this is Cameron's.
Yeah.
Cameron, love you, sweet girl. I just practicing, like just doing it all the time, and you definitely improve. You don't think you always do, but you do. Can you guys make a video where you just silently eat food? So, next, what is your favorite thing about each other? I mean, I basically bragged about you this whole video, so...
Oh gosh, okay.
So your turn,
okay.
Don't make me cry, though.
I'll try not to.
Okay.
Don't be sensitive, Aubrey. Have you seen that? Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, Mom. Okay,
oh my gosh, we love SpongeBob. That's something else we have in common. I just, sorry. Did you
just hear my laugh?
I'm gonna like zoom in on that.
Literally.
That's something else we have in common. I just, sorry.
Literally, okay, so like Jason and I, we send this video back and forth to each other because every time we see it, it's so funny. It's like this girl and she gets pushed and then she's like, she looks back all angry and then the girl pushes her again and she's like, I'm sensitive, Aubrey! It's so funny.
Hey Katie. Stop! Hey Katie. I'm sensitive, Aubrey!
Anyways.
Alright.
Okay, that's one thing she needs to get with is
I know, I'm not hip with the memes, apparently. I'm not on my game like I...
Just kidding. But, I don't know, one thing, I don't know, I have like, okay, I'm just gonna name 2 things. I don't really have like one favorite thing.
Cool.
So, okay, one thing I love is like when we literally like,
she talks like me, that's what
when we literally could just like start talking about random things and we start just like laughing about like the dumbest things. Like probably nobody else is gonna think it's funny, but like I don't know,
we're hilarious.
Yeah, we're freaking low key should be comedians,
right?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things. I'll just like, I don't know, even if you're like just sitting there like on the couch like scrolling through like Facebook or whatever and you just like start dying and then like Dad's like, that's not even funny, and I go look at it and I'm just like dying with you. Like I don't know, I like those moments and it's funny and like we could just like talk and just like have a good time and stuff. And then also I really like that you're like into makeup because I mean that means I get makeup stuff and all my friends like love it too. Like you're a cool mom.
Aww.
Good job.
I'm not a regular mom, I'm a
cool mom. Point proven. Well, you know what you should do? I don't know if you've seen this because apparently you don't watch me look at memes, but you did that. You should play the music, like cool music, and it zooms in your face and puts those like pixelated black glasses on.
But that's more like a thug life thing though.
Mom life. Cool mom.
Oh my god, okay.
I don't know.
Anything else? Besides my coolness? Not cool. I'm like not cool.
She's a cool mom, you guys. Don't let this.
Thanks, Kai.
Hey, leave me alone.
I don't even know what that is. What is that, offending you?
Wait, what?
I think it's just the Jurassic Park theme.
I thought you were doing the Jeopardy theme song.
Oh my god.
So I was like, hey, let me think.
Jeopardy theme song. No, I think it was just the Jurassic Park. Like, Bruce, he always plays the sound effects, and one of them's the Jurassic Park.
Oh. Are you sure that's Jurassic Park?
I don't know. It's only from Bruce's. Anyway, go on. Say your things about me now. Say good things about me. Waiting.
That should be the thumbnail, and it should be like like clickbait. Just make clickbait like bait out of that. Hold on, just give me a moment to think.
Okay. Is it really that hard to think of things you like about me?
Mom.
Just kidding. What?
Quit. I like that you don't dress like an old lady.
Thanks. She does compliment me on my outfits a lot of time.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know like how long I'll be like dressed cool. Cause like, what if it gets to the point where she's like embarrassed by the way I dress?
You're like an old grandma and you're still like wearing
Mom, stop wearing ripped jeans. Like, stop trying to be cool. You're not cool. Quit trying to make coral happen. Just kidding. Coral.
Coral. Wait, what's the lipstick SpongeBob wears? It's like coral. No, it's like number 2 or something. I don't know.
No, that's not number 2.
This isn't me millionth dollar. This is an ordinary dollar that's been crumpled up, torn slightly, soaked in a lagoon, and kissed with coral blue number 2 semi-gloss lipstick.
Actually, it's coral blue number 2.
I saw this meme and it was all like, it was Joey from Friends. You know how he does that one Japanese like lipstick commercial, and he's like, and he says the name of lipstick, and then under it shows SpongeBob with the. And it's like, this is the real product he's using.
How does Kaya like high school?
I love high school. it's really, I don't know, it's a bigger campus, so like that's something I had to really get used to, but I really like high school. You get multiple classes, which I didn't get multiple classes in middle school, which most middle schools do. And so that was a big change, and I like that because you get to meet more people that way and just like be able to make friends that way, which I made quite a bit of friends.
She makes friends no matter what.
Hey, but still.
Anyways, yes, more friends.
I liked how I was able to choose like my classes. But yeah, I really like high school. I think the only thing I like didn't really like is the rallies, which people like always are like, oh my gosh, the rallies are so cool. I mean,
well, did you get to even enjoy them the same way because you were on leadership that was supposed to help with the rallies? Is that why?
Freshman leadership didn't do anything.
Well, I know they didn't, but really, is that why?
I feel like that's why. I feel like that's why. But in middle school, the thing is I basically ran everything. Yeah. In middle school, and so
she pretty much put on the rallies in middle school.
Like I wrote the scripts, I helped, like I did like basically everything.
Like seriously, how cool is she? Like that's like so.
Like sorry, that's like sounds so like snobby.
No, it's not.
Like, oh, I basically did everything, but
like they were. I'm not running it. It's not good.
Yeah, that's not how I'm trying to be. But I feel like it's because I've had that perspective of things, of like the way the rallies go, that I wasn't that impressed by the rallies, and some of them were actually like good, like they were fun to watch and stuff, and like I really loved the dance team. Like the dance team was amazing. Those were probably like the favorite part of my favorite part of the rallies. I don't know, I guess that's like the only thing I really didn't like, but like all the teachers at my school are really like cool, like they're easy to like talk to, and they're just like fun, and like at least the teachers that I got. And yeah, my experience in high school is going pretty good so far, so.
Okay. What does Kaya think about you doing YouTube?
I think my mom doing YouTube is really cool. Like, literally, when I make friends, like, they'll be like, when they find out this is my mom, like, it's really cool because they're like, oh my gosh, I watch your mom on YouTube, or oh my gosh, I follow her on Instagram. Like, that's so cool. It's really cool. I think it's really cool, and, like, YouTube is just a fun thing to do, and, like, I don't know, it's really, I think it's cool that she does YouTube. So, yeah. Like I'm not embarrassed or anything. If that's what like, if that's what you were like trying to ask.
Okay, we're gonna do stampies. Stampies. Just kidding. I don't know if that thing. Do you want heart or star?
I want a heart.
You go.
Wait, where do I put it?
Wherever you want. I usually put mine on the side because that's the way I pose. Ta-da!
Whoa! Hey, a little lines on.
Oh, you pressed too hard. That's okay.
All this time spent just to have it messed up by a little stamp.
That's okay. I'm gonna do another one.
I like this.
I know, I love the stamps. They're really cute. Super cute. Alright, I actually, like, literally just an hour ago got a package on my doorstep. So it was from CoverGirl, and I thought that we could, for the end of this video, for our lips, pick one from that. This is the package. It's huge. It looks really cute. It got sent to me for National Lipstick Day, which is on the 29th. That's a Sunday. So National Lipstick Day, guys. Ooh. I don't know when this video is going to go up, if this will be before or after, but happy National Lipstick Day. Here's the package. It's freaking adorable. Looks like this. Oh god, it's freaking huge. Okay, hold on. So it's really cute. They're a bunch of, I'm pretty sure, new lipsticks to CoverGirl and some lip pencils. I figured we could pick one color and then apply that.
What color do you want me to try?
Yeah, whatever one you want. Ooh, there's metallic ones. Okay, oh, so let me just say, okay, so there's cream lipsticks, demi-matte lipstick, metallic lipsticks, and more cream lipsticks. So, thank you to CoverGirl for sending those over. Well, Kyle will probably thank you more than anything, because she'll probably use them. I know, that one, they were sent like upside down, so that one this lipstick broke a little bit. Okay, so I'm wearing the shade Temptress Rose. It's a cream color, and Kaya picked
Ready or Not, and it's metallic. Oh, I haven't worn lipstick in
Ooh, it smells
forever.
good. Me either, lately. Oh, this is really creamy. Almost looks like a balm.
Whoa.
I love it. I like it. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a lot more pink than I thought it would be. It looked like it might be a little bit more coral, but it's very, very pink.
Quaternary coral?
Coral. I wonder if anybody knows what that means. That's from.
I don't even know what it's from.
What? Kai!
What is it? Is it from SpongeBob?
Yeah!
Oh, it is from SpongeBob! Sorry.
Oh my god, coral?
I low-key thought it was from Mean Girls.
Well, part of it is, I took it like trying to make fetch happen. But it's when like, what's the whale's
I got
name?
confused.
What's the whale's daughter?
Pearl?
Pearl is like, Mr. Krabs is like going through like some kind of phase and like he wants to be hip and cool. I think it's when he's getting old or something, realizing he's getting old. He's trying to like be hip and cool, and so he's like, she's saying something so coral and he's like, he starts saying it, I think, and then she's like, stop saying that, it's so uncool. And he's like, what if I say it with the voice inflection? Coral. Or something like that. I'm messing it up, but I love that one.
Whoa.
I like this color. I like wearing bright colors when I'm tan like I am. I feel like it looks really...
It must be nice to be tan, Mom.
Hey, you've gone tan, clearly.
Okay, I'm done.
That's pretty. She has such pretty lips. Oh, I like... It looks really pretty, the metallicness of it. I love it.
Love it.
We only got one more question. Okay, and it says, why do you do makeup stuff as a job? This is not a real question. It's actually a question that my son just
He's so cute.
asked to me.
Aww.
But in case anybody was curious, I mean, it's in a serious way, like I didn't ever think or realize that I could do makeup as a job. It kind of just happened. Like I said, I did my blog for a bit. And then I transitioned to doing YouTube, and as I was doing that, it's given me a lot of really cool opportunities that just happened. People, like companies and people, liked my videos, liked my quality, I guess liked my personality, and would reach out to me and ask me to like legit work for them. I'm not even meaning like sponsorship and stuff like that, but there's companies that I have worked with in the past or do currently work with that have reached out to me through what I'm doing, and I've been able to make a job out of this. So I've worked with companies like Be Natural Organics, Lux Pineapple, NBA Cosmetics, and Beauty Junkies, and these are all companies that I have worked for or currently work for as a job and get paid not just for my YouTube, but I work for them. And I think it's just so cool. Like, it's not something that I would have ever thought about. It's not something I set out to do when I started YouTube and vlogging, but it's just opportunities that I happen to get through doing this, and it's amazing because it's something that I do love and enjoy, and it's fun. There are times that it could be very overwhelming and mentally draining and exhausting, but at the same time I love it, and I'm so happy, I guess I should say, to be able to do a job that I do love and enjoy, just working from home and doing something I love, which is cool. So I don't have to leave to, you know, my house. I get to be home and do things and be with my kids and things like that, and still earn a small income. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so I guess that's like it. Any shout outs you want to give? That way you can like tell your friends you have to watch because I gave you a shout out.
No, I'm not going to give a shout out to anybody because I'm just going to be like, I shouted you out, and then they watch the whole video.
This is still the end, so you can at least give it.
No.
Oh, okay. So she's just straight up going to lie to her friends.
Love you guys.
I tried to sway her otherwise, so.
Shout out to everybody that watches this video. There.
Make sure you like, and only subscribe if you're actually going to watch my videos, otherwise don't subscribe. It's not that. I have so many subscribers that don't watch my videos, and I hate that.
Fake fans.
I'm sad about that. But like this video, leave a comment, share the video, I hardly ever say this.
Comment a video that my mom and I should do together.
Yes. Comment your suggestions, requests for videos, and we don't have very much longer.
Maybe
school's gonna start so soon.
Maybe I should do a video where I do your makeup again. Since I haven't done that in a while, and I kind of know a little bit about things, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, that would be cool. If you guys want to see that, let us know. And give any recommendations on even just videos that you want me to do in the future, because obviously Kai won't be here to film with me all the time, but if you guys have any suggestions or requests for videos you'd like to see me do, let me know.
Let me know.
Alright, with all that
jazz.
Then
that used to be like a saying or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, BD babes. It's cute. Drum roll. Oh my gosh, Jinx! Delicious. So, I forgot how my intro goes now. Oh yeah.
I didn't do it right.
I had to do it like so serious because I felt like it was like weird otherwise.
I didn't do it.
I know, we keep like
I look taller than you.
She is taller. You are taller than me.
Am I?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of wish I was short, but
it's okay. Thanks, James Charles. James Charles. Thanks, James Charles. Lip something in my teeth?
No.
What are you looking at him for?
I was just looking at the lipstick.
Oh. You're like looking like down, and I'm like.
We're back.
And we're back. Alright. Cheesy, carby goodness. Alright. Enough of that. So with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. It sounds so fake now. Like, I promise it's not fake. It's just... We'll wrap this up. Alright, no, seriously, in this video. Alright, now it feels awkward to like be like doing my outro thing. So,
yeah.
There it is. Bye. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't have my drink.
Alright, that's it. For real now.